Yes. Are you a Jamb student who is studying for the upcoming exam? Have you come across a question like this? Or do you see a question with this such diagram? Do you see it and jump and pass? Or do you do justice to it? Do you solve it? If not, no worries. Since you have come across to this video, this should be the end, as we must do justice to it. Now, when you take a look at this Jamb question with a diagram of this sort, having an angle of 30 degrees at which this plane is being inclined on, it must reflect to you on the topic on machine. Yes, machine under inclined plane. It says find the acceleration of the system shown above. The acceleration of the system in this question. Now, if I'm having a load on an inclined plane, there is two things. The two things is that we have two forces acting on this object at this point. The first one is the force tends to move this load down. When this rope, you can have it as rope, is being detached from this body, it will move down because it is on a plane. Then what is that force that will move this load down or tries to oppose the tension on the rope? We must have it as the mass times acceleration due to gravity with sine what? Theta. And the sine theta is the what? Angle of inclination, which is 30. That is the first consideration. The second consideration is that I'm still having tension here. Remember that the tension over here and the load at this point, which one is greater? In this system, it is built in a way that I'm having a pulley. This is a pulley being attached by a rope. In the mindset of that this object, this load, we tend to pull this up to a certain distance. If that is so, to achieve this, that means the tension being transferred to this rope must be greater than this load here. That means the tension here must be greater than this one. Then the resultant of the force here, which will give tension minus what? mg sine theta, will give me what? The force acting on the plane as mass times acceleration. Why is it acceleration? Because this object is accelerating. At this point, towards this one, the tension here and the load here, which one will be greater? If it is a question, what do you say? What do you have? If this is 30 kg and tension, remember this load is used so that this object will be pulled up. So the point here is on the load. The load transfers the force to the what? Rope, known as what? Tension. So the load is greater than the tension. If that is so, over here, I will still have, because what I'm having here is mass, not load or weight. So I will still have the load here, which is what? Mass times acceleration due to gravity is greater than what? The tension, which is equal to force acting on here. And what's the formula for force? Mass times acceleration. Having two equations this way, can I put their values? Remember that this is the mass of the second one. This is the mass of the second body. This is the mass of the first body. This is the mass of the first body. Having this way, I will have it to be tension here is unknown minus mass of the first body is 20 times gravity. Acceleration due to gravity is constant value, which is g being equal to 10 meter per second squared. So I will apply that times sine 30 degrees, which is the angle, to be equal to 20a. And the acceleration here is unknown. So that I will have, over to the other one, I will have m2 is 30 times 10 minus tension to be equal to m, which is 30, to be equal to 30a. At this point, can I simplify this? 20 times 10 is 200. Sine 30 is 0.5. So that I will have time minus 200 times 0.5 to be equal to 20a. Then 30 times 10 is 300 minus t to be equal to 30a. If that is so, when this times this, I will have 100. 0.5 times 200 is 100. So I will have time. Tension. I will have tension minus 100 to be equal to 20a. And over here, I will have 300 minus tension to be equal to 30a. At this point, remember that the tension here, we need to eliminate it. And for me to eliminate tension, I will add these two equations. By so doing, I will have it to be tension minus plus minus tension, that is t. T plus minus t will give me 0, because plus times minus is minus. Plus t minus t is 0. So I will have here to be 0. Minus 100 plus will give me 200 to be equal to 20 plus 30 will give me 50a. And to find a, I will divide the both sides by what? 50. 50. So that 50 will cancel 50. My acceleration due to gravity, my acceleration here will give me what? 200 over 50. So that I will have from here a to be equal to, when you use this to divide this, you will get 4 meter per second squared as the acceleration in this system, which gives option B as correct answer. You can see, go to your past questions, check more questions likely to this, give justice to it, and don't forget, like, share for more videos.